Now I want to talk to you guys about OM real quick. For the longest time, this thing has been extremely bullish. And every time we opened the bubbles, this was OM, big OM there. And not to rub salt in anybody's wounds, because that's never the idea. The fact that this happens is, from a fundamental, I've been reading up on Grok to try and tell me what's the gist. There's always a lot of theories around this, and basically the leading idea is that the creators dumped coins, basically forcing liquidations for everybody that was staking on the platform. And the way that I always say this, if you find yourself in something like this, is wait for the dead cat bounce. You've basically already lost. So selling now doesn't really change anything. This thing went from $7 to 70 cents. So it's down 90%. But wait for the dead cat bounce, because what will happen in a few weeks from now, and we can use Luna as probably the best example of that. So we're going to use Luna. Luna Classic. I think it's supposed to be Luna Classic, if I'm not mistaken now. The original Luna. Isn't it? Oh no, there's Luna. This fine. Okay. You see what happens? Same thing. Boom. We're down there. There will be a dead cat bounce. When you get that dead cat bounce, it could be the difference from being down 90 something percent. Okay, so this thing went negative, but okay, 99% or 70%. So there will be a little bit of a retrace. And the easiest way to look at this is to say to yourself, okay, what happens? We won't reclaim the 23.6. So if we go back to OM, this is your exit. Whatever the reasons, however they're going to move it, this is your exit zone. Don't stay on a sinking ship. There's rockets going to be passing you by. You can always just move that funds into somewhere else. Do the following. Say to yourself, there's the fib. Let's switch it around. Well, your dead cat bounce will take it to at least $2. Get the hell out. Simple as that. Not financial advice. Now, as for not trying to rub salt in everybody's wounds, the market will always give you early take profits. That's why I don't want to wait for things to kind of happen. It's easy for me to say I've not lost anything on this move, but it's clear that you can see that there's always going to be some divergence at highs by staying below structure and rejecting from those areas. Okay. Creating lower highs but higher highs on the RSI, hidden bearish divergence, establishing a trend. Now, is the idea that it drops this low? No. If it did this, everything would still be okay. And then this was the hope for anybody that should be taking profit there to say, well, buy back. And those guys got liquidated. And. So this is just that perfect storm of being screwed over in crypto markets, but also being screwed over by your own greed if you haven't taken profit. Everybody gets to go through this once, minimum. And if it was your turn now, I really feel for you, but I also want you to take this from a massive learning opportunity and say to yourself, listen, it's been since March. The writing's been on the wall to take profit, get out, you're in, you were great. And if you bought late, then taking profit wasn't an option for you, is to kind of say that, okay, how do I ladder myself up, improve my standing or something like that? Okay. If you need a little bit more, you want to join the community in my Discord, you're more than welcome to do that. Head over to the navigation channel in my Discord. There's a lot of deals, a lot of ways you can join my HODL community. A new HODL report will be dropping there, where I'll be showing all the latest coins that I'm going to be looking for. They get it first, they get it in depth, and so forth. And then from that point onwards, I'll be back with you guys on this format channel where we can look at more coins. Okay. Right. So for now, enjoy your Bitcoin cash run. It can come back to $300. It's more than fair assumption. And then you want to start seeing us building a base for our next big move up. AVAX, I think, is going to be very green tomorrow. Probably we'll have that little breakout on AVAX. And for the rest of the coins, you guys know where to find me. Thanks so much for taking the time. I've given you the tools so that you can, it's completely free, so you can go and have a look at your own coins and kind of apply a, unbiased, unopinionated view on what happens. I've given you enough information to kind of navigate when something like that, what happened with OM happens, because it's going to happen to more coins. You'll get meme rugs. You'll get it everywhere, guys. It's not something unique only to DeFi. Human greed's always going to be there. So this is the way that you can kind of navigate that. So when the market's giving you profit, think of it like an ATM that just pushed the money out. If you walk away from the ATM, somebody else will come and take that money. And when you come back, that will be empty. It's simple like that. So you almost need to, when it's pushing money out, when it's giving you your take profit signals, doesn't necessarily mean the trend is over, but it gives you those take profit signals. Take the profit, get away, and say that, okay, this is good enough for now. There will always be the next move. Okay. Have a lovely day. Thanks so much, guys. And let's see. Is there anything else? 90 days. It's just a dip. Yeah, for crypto traders, it's just a dip. It's nothing too crazy. Okay, guys. Talk to you later. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.